we are back, and today you like what you see on the screen because I'm going to show you how to get a team this good early on MLB The Show 2024. MLB The Show 24 is a couple weeks away. We got March 7th. They're going to be releasing all of the new live series ratings for each of one of these cards in the live series, right? So that'll be a good feature premiere. Why? Well, it'll give us a lot of insight to prepare for roster updates. If you don't know what that is, well, this might be a little bit explained in this video, but today's video is all about what to do first, how to get a 99 overall God Squad. Tons of MLB content already on the channel to check out. Join the Discord. We got like 500 people in the Discord. Become a member for exclusive perks in that Discord room. I already have a nice roster update spreadsheet for all the members ready to get rolled out once everyone joins. And oh baby, here's how to get 99 overall team. Beat the game. You can basically beat the game in season 1. Let me tell you how. First thing you want to do, be patient and make sure you're not playing to win early on. Now it's going to be tempting. It's going to be tempting to, you're going to load into the game and your team is going to be, 85 overall live series cards, 84 overall live series cards. And, while it can be fun to play other people online using your live series cards, basically it's a more balanced, more fun. You get to use players that you're not used to using, right? Well, that's fun and all. Those players are going to have the highest value of the year in the first week or two. Live series cards are going to be super expensive when the game drops. You got to stay patient. You got to sell all these guys. You want to have 84 Chas McCormick on your Diamond Dynasty team all year long? No? Then sell him. Rule number 1, how to get this 99 overall team. Make as many stubs as you can in the first week or two of the game's existence. That's when the market's going to be easiest to capitalize on. That's when all the members of my channel are going to be getting a bunch of inside tips, inside info on how to make tons and tons of stubs. I've already made a couple stub making method videos on the channel. Go check those out. But we're going to talk about some of the other things too. So not only, this is not only how to, get the most stubs, get the 99 overall team day one. It's going to take some patience. Really, you got to build up that stub count. Takes money to make money, right? Stuff like that. But longer term, we're going to talk about some roster update stuff right now. So roster updates, what does that look like? What do I do? Well, last year we had a pretty good track record. We made a lot of people, a lot of stubs, right? You invest high quantity into some of these guys. So what does that mean? You go on the MLB The Show app. If you don't have the MLB The Show app, make sure you download it. You get to spam orders in a high quantity frequently. Literally just tapping a button instead of having to go in and repetitively put in orders like this, right? So order post and you have to keep typing. On the app, you can do that multiple times. Make sure you have the app. That's an important tip. But basically, you buy a guy around his quick sell price. So an 84 overall, his quick sell is $1,500. A roster update, depending on how they perform in real life, they'll get a boost to their attributes in the game. You can see the pie chart right there in the bottom right with all of his attributes. These attributes are subject to change based on how he's doing in real life. It's basically like fantasy baseball. You think this guy's going to do good, and then he'll get an upgrade. If he sucks, he's getting a downgrade. And based on that, the overall of the cards actually have a quick sell value associated with them. So you could buy 100 Zach Eflins for 1,500 stubs each. And then if he goes to 85 overall, his quick sell price doubles from 1,500 to 3,000. You make 1,500 stubs per card you have. It's an easy way to make a lot of profit, a little bit more long term. And these roster updates come out about every, usually it was about every 3 weeks last year. Now, the roster updates, it's hard to guess who's going to be going well, but if you're subscribed to the channel, we have a bunch of those videos. Here's an example of what I'm saying. You can see right here their attributes are changing pretty frequently, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, back to getting the 99 overall team day one. What's important here, I want to talk about Conquest. Now, nobody wants to do that giant, massive Conquest map, basically ever. Not only do they not want to do it day one, I don't even think I did it in MLB 23. If I can even find it, there were so many Conquest maps. Let's look for it. So it's going to be, is it something like this? Yeah, I think it's, no, here it is, Nation of Baseball. So it's this giant map with every single team's Conquest stronghold. Listen, don't do this map. I remember a couple years back, there was a pretty solid Ty Cobb as the Conquest reward, and I'll be damned, that guy was, maybe he wasn't a Conquest, maybe, you know what? I just love that Ty Cobb card, and I wish they got his rights back in the game. But enough of a sidebar. Don't do this Conquest. You're going to have to play a bunch of CPU games. Big waste of time, right? Instead, go on Google. Usually it's on showzone.com. Good website. If you don't know what that is, go check it out. But when you move to certain spaces in this map, then there's some hidden rewards, right? So let's just say you can see my thing over here, right? Let's say this hexagon right here. There could be 5 standard packs in that hexagon. And all you have to do is, you know, put your fans all the way over there. And then you would restart, right? So if there was a hidden reward up here, you literally just move all the way up there, and bam, you would get whatever packs, whatever stubs are there. And I'm telling you, man, there's some good hidden rewards. So basically, whatever conquest maps they drop, and this applies to all of them, there's always hidden rewards on all of these. Really good way to easily get some packs that easily convert into stubs. And do this day one. Do this as soon as possible. As soon as you can find somebody that's posting where those hidden rewards are, you want to do it as fast as possible, because the rewards from those packs are going to be the highest in value. So that's a really important tip for day one, how to build a good team, which basically means building a good stub count. Get it? Also, the Negro Leagues programs, right? Again, they're probably going to drop some long-term missions, stuff like that. You don't really want to, like the XP reward paths, unless you plan on grinding endlessly, right? I'm not really, a lot of what I have to do is to make my stubs early on. It's basically just mindlessly spamming orders on the app, right? You can't really play the game while you're doing that. That's fine. You know, I'm fine sacrificing the first 4 days of playing to make millions of stubs free to play. So it depends what kind of approach you want to take. If you want to make a bunch of stubs that'll make your life a lot easier moving forward, then you're going to want to probably not grind the XP reward path. The Negro Leagues, they have a couple storylines, right? So this actually could be a good way to get some solid 88 overall cards around those usually, right? So they're adding Josh Gibson, Buck Leonard, Hank Aaron, and Tony Stone. So really, not really long-term usable guys. We'll have to see what overall they are. But I remember playing this in MLB 23, and honestly, there was a good bit of stub opportunities along the way. I think there was a couple missions that give you 1,000 stubs, right? So really just trying to find as many ways possible to build up that stub count, and also the XP reward path along the way, because you will get XP from completing those missions. Now the last tip I have, and this doesn't apply to me, so this is me pointing you in the direction of other YouTubers, right? I'm on PS4. I need more of you guys to become members so I can get a PS5, right? So I can be on next gen and I won't have the lag of people. Honestly, I can't even bat with people with dreadlocks. Pretty annoying. Maybe I'll post a video with some of the best hitting tips, but that's not what I'm going to talk about right now. I'm going to talk about grinding at easy stadiums, right? So obviously, if you're on next gen, there's like a stadium builder, stadium launcher. When you're doing some of the missions, you're going to see like Team Affinity missions, right? If you go to like program Team Affinity, you'll get a lot of missions like this. I'm assuming in MLB 24, we haven't really gotten those feature reveals yet, but you'll get a bunch of parallel XP missions. I'm sure we'll have parallel XP in MLB 24. And really, the easiest way to do this is by hitting home runs, scoring runs, pitching well, right? You basically want to dominate. Home runs are the easiest way. Some of them are, some home run stat type missions, right? There's some stadiums that people have created where the fence is like 200 feet down the lines, and it's at the highest elevation. So if you're able to take advantage of that on next gen, highly suggest it. And if not, on PS4, I think there is a couple stadiums that are quote unquote easier to play at for more hitter friendly. I haven't found it yet. Comment down below if you have. And yeah, so I hope this video helped you guys. Maybe it wasn't as concise as I meant for it to be, but really try to build up that stub count as fast as possible and be patient, because you don't want to be investing for roster updates right off the bat. Maybe I'll drop a whole roster update video. I'm trying to post about a video once every few days from week 24. So if you appreciate the content, show some support, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, join the Discord. Peace out. Let's get rich.